Hey guys, it's Amber and
Luke.
And today we're going to go over some
thrift store stuff that we just recently bought.
Yeah, okay. So I recently joined this Facebook group that posts weird stuff that they find. Hang on just a second. Will you go turn that kitchen light on, please, so we can actually see better? I would have the main light on, but it reflects into the mirror here and you can't really see much. So I've got the blinds open. I've got various different lamps on, so just bear with us. And a lot of this stuff, we went to several different places. I think we went to what, 3 different Goodwills?
Yes.
Went to 3 different Goodwills. Well, anyway, I belong to this Facebook group that finds weird secondhand finds, and they post what they find on it, and I've been inspired to go thrifting to find strange things. And oddly enough, I've done quite a bit of Halloween shopping unintentionally as well. So we're going to get started with Luke's find of the day that he just absolutely loves and appreciates. And we found this at our thrift store that's in the main town close to where we live. Do you want to show them? Show them this first. It's a 2-piece thing. So this first thing is the skull, and it's got a movable jaw. We paid a whole whopping $1 for this guy. And then, you want to show them the other thing? And this is his hat. So, see how he's supposed to be? And what did you say that this was the last...
remains of Michael Jackson.
the remains of Michael Jackson. So it was just too perfect. We found this hat. We found this guy. So he's going to be more than just a Halloween decoration. I think he's going to be our year-round decoration. And this hat was $3, which a little bit more than what I would want to pay for just a plain party hat with a white ribbon around it. But with this guy is just too cute. Okay. So next thing that we found at that same Goodwill was this. Oh, this is not a Halloween item, but this is solid wood elephant. And he weighs about 20 pounds. He's really heavy. A while back, before I started YouTube and before, I did all that, we actually had a camel that was wooden like this, but he was a lot smaller. And he ended up falling off the bar over there in the kitchen, and I think his leg broke. But I paid a whole $6 for this guy, and I'm going to have to find a really good place for him because I like elephants, and I like the fact that this was carved out of wood. And this is something that you can't just go to the store and find. So it's pretty unique, and I like it. I wasn't going to get it at first, but then I went back and I was like, you know what? I really do want this because I was going to regret it if I didn't get it. So I got this thing at that same I keep wanting to say Walmart, same Goodwill. The next thing that we got were these guys at the same Goodwill. What this is garland. Sorry, you hear my dogs in the background. This is a garland of bats. These little bats here. And then these little voodoo doll / vampire things. And I think it's like a 6-foot garland. Yeah, this is 6 feet. And it's perfect. It's unique. It's something that I don't think I've seen anywhere else. But this was a whopping $5. $6, $5.95. So I really think I'm going to enjoy finding a place for this in the house for Halloween. So that was the other thing that we found. One more thing from this first excursion that we did. Do you want to show them what we found? You have to show it to them.
All right,
you gotta
guys,
get close.
There's one thing I gotta tell you. Andy's coming.
Is that not the cutest thing? Okay, so he's a moose, and it says Canada right here. And I guess he's like some sort of ornament that you can hang maybe on your Christmas tree. I don't know. He was a whole $1. But he's one of those where if you push the button, he falls. And I just find that so funny. And he's got this really cute look on his face. Like he's just super happy to be a Canadian moose. And we laugh at Canadian things in our house. So we just thought this was too funny and it was too cute. And it was only $1, so we bought it. Next thing on the agenda, we went to the Goodwill As Is store in further north from where we live, and we didn't find anything in there. However, the Goodwill that is literally right next to the corporate office at Goodwill was a treasure trove. I fell in love with pretty much everything there, and I found myself having to put things back because I was just going to buy everything if I could. Let's get the kind of boring stuff out of the way. First thing is this foam pumpkin. I think this is the carvable kind. Do not place... Oh, no. This one says it's flammable. So this is just a pumpkin decoration. I paid $1 for this. It's just a regular pumpkin that I can put around the house with all my other pumpkins when I start decorating for fall. But
the fact that we put it next to a candle.
A candle. It's not an open flame that's like burning on it. Okay. Let me pause real quick because I got to tell you, for those of you who know me, know that the pumpkin empanada candles have come out. Ooh, this is the first one, and this is another variation of the pumpkin empanada candles. And if you don't know what these are, now, I'm not a candle reviewer expert by any means, but Bloomin Prosper is an indie brand that makes candles. And sorry, this one went out when I moved it. Anyway, they are an indie brand. You can buy their stuff online, or you can buy their stuff at Ross. They make these candles. The scent is called Pumpkin Empanada, and it is the greatest smell I've ever smelled. I probably spent $500 last year on candles. No lie, $500 last year on these candles because they don't make them anymore and they're super limited. And I was lucky enough to find as many as I did because now I can just kind of do a slow burn. For this year, I'm going to try to reserve as many as I can because this is my absolute favorite candle ever known to man. It's just, it's sweet, smells like pumpkin. It's a really nice fall smell. I love it. But anyways, those are those candles that we're burning right now. Next thing I found is a Halloween item. Here, it's just the stacked jack-o'-lanterns, and I think you can sit this on top of a candle, but I think it looks good just the way it is, but it is hollow inside. I paid a whole $2 for this, and if you go to like TJ Maxx, Ross, or even Walmart, you would pay upwards of $5 to $10 for this, so I think $2 was a really good price for this, and it's in really good condition as well. So I was pretty excited about that. This next thing here, you want to tell them about this?
Alright, due to the name, I actually call it a discount Banjo Kazooie character, but this right here.
On the back, read what it says on the back.
Witch Tilda. It sounds a lot like Gruntilda, which is why I'd call it a Banjo Kazooie knockoff.
By Junker Jane, whoever Junker Jane is. This is kind of an ugly little mismade witch. One arm is really long, one arm is really short. Eyes are two different eyes. Teeth are bucked. Legs are two different colors. It's actually really cute, and this came from Macy's. I know it came from Macy's because this is the tag that they put on stuff to purchase and return. So this at one point was $30. And that's what this tag says here, is that it was $30. And then it went on sale. And then whoever bought it gave it to Goodwill, and we got it for $2. A whopping $2. And this was a $30 mismade witch. So that's what I call a really good deal. And so she's going to sit on my entertainment center in the living room somewhere. I'm going to find a place for her. She's pretty funny. The next thing that we got was this, another plastic skull. This one, the jaw doesn't move, but this was $1. And I figured that Michael Jackson needed a friend. So this is Michael Jackson's very small friend. His skull. It's Annie. It's Annie. His head is quite a bit bigger than hers, so it's Michael and Annie. Okay, that's funny.
Are you okay?
Yeah, she's okay. She's okay, Annie. The next thing that I found was this cute little placemat here. They had a whole bunch of them, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my coffee table, which is what the camera is on right now, and I'm going to put this in the middle with my glass pumpkin that I always have, or I'm going to find some little display to put this on. But I thought that this was kind of cute to just put as like a little centerpiece and have something on top of it. The next thing I found was this, and it was so funny. Okay, this part says trick or treat, of course, but this was the part that I saw when I looked at it and I had to get it. It says smell my feet. I thought it was so funny. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it was $1.95 and it said smell my feet. So I think I just may carry my my stuff in it to work for the whole months of September and October, and let's be honest, the rest of the year, because that's my favorite time of year. October is my favorite time of year. Okay, next thing is kind of akin to the voodoo doll, vampire, whatever, and the bats. This is Garland of Witches. This is a 6-foot garland of witches that's going to look really cute as well. So this was actually $6.95, but I think it's because they're bigger. I don't know. But it was a different Goodwill, and they price things differently. But I actually was happy to find the witches too. So I have a little bit of a variety of these. And what else was I going to show? Oh, I have to show you guys this, and then I'm going to let Luke show you the thing that I was the most excited for here in a second. Do we have an extension cord? Do you know? I don't know if we have an extension cord. We may have to move real quick to show you this one. But I almost plotzed when I saw these, because my husband and I were just talking about when we were kids and having TV trays, because there was something that we were watching and the kids had the metal TV trays. And if you're old balls like I am, then you'll know what we're talking about. These little, they're metal and they open up, and you used to sit in front of the TV with these TV trays.
TV dinner.
Yeah, or at least I did. I sat in front of the TV. But what I was most excited about was I found a Rainbow Bright one. And when I was very, very little, Rainbow Bright was my favorite. And I actually think that I had either a Care Bear one or a Rainbow Bright one, but this is one of the originals. This is 1983 from Hallmark. So this is marked 1983, and I paid a whopping $2 for this. $2.
That's a blast from the past for you.
No kidding. Okay. And then this one is in even better condition, and this is from 84, and this is Ghostbusters. This was a whopping $2, and it functions. It's functional. So it opens up just like it would when you have it on the ground or wherever. So I told my husband that now when we're in our room and we're being lazy and we're trying to eat dinner, I can have my Rainbow Bright one and he can have this one. The Rainbow Bright's a little rusty. She's been well loved. She's been very well loved. This one, I think, mostly stayed closed up somewhere because this one does not have a speck of rust on it.
At least not on the front.
Well, it's got some scratches and stuff on the back, but it looks like mainly it was kept really well. This one is a little bit more rusty, but you know what? I don't care. It's Rainbow Bright and it's original. Okay. Do you want to grab my favorite thing and show it to them, and then we'll walk over there and plug it in? I almost screamed when I saw this, and it was not even in the section where they have like figurines or candles or anything like that. This was randomly sitting over in a section, and like I said, I almost screamed, didn't I?
Yes, because
so
it was an
excited.
exact replica of you.
You're so sweet. No, okay, so for those of you who do not know, that may be a lot younger than me, say him, in the 90s there was a show This is the Crypt Keeper, by the way, and he has long flowing locks, okay? The Crypt Keeper was on a show called Tales from the Crypt back in the early to mid 90s. And it was kind of like the 90s version of Twilight Zone. They would tell creepy stories that had creepy endings. And he was like the host of the show. Like he would say funny little things in the beginning and the middle and the end of the show. And he was $4. But the coolest part is he actually works. I was expecting just to have him, you know, as just a figurine and thinking, okay, maybe he doesn't work anymore. He's a little bit rusty up here, but that's okay. You know, I thought, man, this is the coolest thing ever. But go ahead and plug it in, and we'll come over there in just a moment. I'm super excited that I was able to find him because he works. He works, and this is like my favorite thing ever. I used to love Tales from the Crypt. You're gonna have to hold it up in your hand so that they can look at it. All right, we're going to come over here. And I am actually going to show you Mr. Crypt Keeper. So when the lights are out, which they're not right now, but look at the little flame that flickers. And then his little eyes light up. So he works. I mean, it's so cool. He actually still works. So I was super, super excited about that. That was one of my favorite things of the day. I was just super excited. And one of the things that I planned on showing you guys in the beginning, go ahead and unplug him and come back over here. One of the things that I had intended on showing you in the very beginning, but I didn't because I kind of went in whatever order I wanted, was... or is Crypt Keeper gonna stay with us?
I guess he's the guest.
He's my guest. $4. If I didn't say it before, I paid a whopping $4 for a 23-year-old piece of history.
That is indeed what I am.
That's kind of what he sounds like. Anyway, the thing that I found, there's some stuff that I found that I haven't showed you guys because they're intended for Christmas gifts. And I don't want to kind of reveal stuff, even though the people that I bought it for probably don't follow this channel, just in case they do. I don't want to spoil it. I found some really cool stuff. I may give this Moose to my mom, because Moose is her nickname, and this thing is just too funny, and it brings me so much joy. But I may keep it just because I like it, because he falls. Yeah, I love the Canadian Moose. But anyway, the last thing that I bought that I can show you guys is, this is Homer Simpson.
Go!
I bought him because I have kind of this running joke with my husband that he is the real life version of Homer. And I'm sort of the real life version of Marge, because I put up with so much of his crap. And he's so dopey. So when he gets home today, he's going to inherit Homer. And I just thought this was too funny. And I paid $1.71 for Homer. So there was a lot of other cool things as far as like Halloween stuff and decorations that I really just loved, but I limited myself a little bit, and I was pretty proud. For all of this stuff all together, including the stuff that I didn't show you guys, I probably spent maybe $70 total. 70? Like, not even that much, because it was $30 at the one place. And then 15, it might be 50, 60 bucks, but I actually got quite a bit of stuff. I'm not showing you guys the other stuff, as I said before, but thrifting is a really good way to upcycle things or reuse things that have already been loved and treasured, and it's a real good way to save money, and you can find unique stuff that you can't just go out and find anymore, like this Crypt Keeper lamp here that I am so in love with. I never would have been able just to run to Walmart or Target and buy a Crypt Keeper lamp. So, and shopping on eBay, you're going to pay much more than $4 for something like this. And the thing that I will say about thrifting is you can find some really awesome things. Like those TV trays that were $2 a piece, you could easily sell those on eBay for like at least $40 a piece because they don't make them anymore. And people are nostalgic, and people my age are starting to get that nostalgic way where they want to find things for their kids that they enjoyed when they were our age, or when we were our kids' age. And so now it's just something that I was just so excited for, and it's got me wanting to do more, wanting to go thrifting more. My friend Heather, hi Heather, and I were discussing today about making it a thing because she's wanting to do thrifting on her channel, and she is actually going to start thrifting and selling things herself. So, you know, finding things, fixing them up, selling them. So that's it's a pretty good business venture, especially for, you know, extra money. Because if I really wanted to, I could turn around and flip those trays easily, this Crypt Keeper lamp easily. But I love the stuff so much, I'm not going to get rid of it. But thank you for watching, and I'm sorry you didn't talk very much in this video.
Oh, it's no problem.
I got super excited about the stuff that we bought, and we spent quite a bit of time going through a lot of stuff. It's August in Texas, and so it's super hot outside, and some of these places were not air conditioned, and we trekked on and we found some stuff, and we're pretty happy with it. But yeah, if you like these videos, let us know, because we'll continue to do stuff and show you the cool things that we find.
Yes, like, comment, and subscribe.
He's trying to tell you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, as all the cool YouTubers say. And we will see you guys later. Hopefully, my husband ended up going to see a friend that he hasn't seen in a while today, but with Monday being Labor Day, and maybe some of these places are open, and we can kind of revisit them and see what new cool stuff they had, and we'll do another one of these videos. If you know of any cool places that are in the North Texas area, we're talking like Dallas, McKinney, Frisco, Plano area, that sell their stuff, Goodwills that maybe I haven't visited, let me know, and I will go and see what I can find out. The coolest thing for the biggest discount today, though, I would have to say, is this little witch Tilda, because she's $30 and I bought her for $2. So you can't beat a $28 discount. That's just too cool to me. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Have a happy Labor Day. Enjoy your day off if you got it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.